exciting day. Talk a little bit about last weekend. Number one, it was great to be at home. I think it was definitely different, and it was a little bit of adjusting that we had to do, and not sure if we handled it the best between Saturday and Sunday. But it was definitely nice to be home early on Sunday and not have to ride in the bus 8 hours to get home. And but it was an adjustment to our schedule and our routine, and something that we now have something to work on. But anyway, Saturday was a great day. We got good pitching efforts out of both Jamie and Chelsea. Chelsea had a great day, both pitching and hitting. Our offensive game plan worked just like we wanted to be really aggressive on the bases. Started off early, and we were aggressive but not very intelligent, and we changed that and really started to make some things happen on the bases, and it ignited our bats. Scored a lot of runs, put a lot of pressure on them, and finally got a run rule game, which is what we've been looking for here lately. Get a lot of runs on the board. Going home from the game on Saturday, I was thinking to myself, what did we learn from today? And really, there wasn't a whole lot. Yeah, you won a couple of games, and that's great, but there wasn't anything that I felt like we learned as a ball club. And on Sunday, going to the game, I was thinking about how much you learn more when you lose games, and I guess maybe that was the thought process going into it. And after the game, I definitely think that our team learned a lot. A little bit of an expensive experience to have to go through, but a loss like we had yesterday, I think was embarrassing for everybody. We talked about it, and I told them that I have to take the blame for that, because I think it was a accumulation of a lot of little things that weren't addressed when things were going well, results-wise, and they weren't addressed because things were going well, and didn't want to make waves when I should have. And they all kind of showed up yesterday, where routines weren't the same. We weren't approaching things the same way. We were cutting corners, and it cost us. And so I told them that yesterday was my fault, but it was definitely a terrible, performance on our end from a playing standpoint. And but we got to make that adjustment, because we love to play at home, and we got to be able to be accountable when we're away from the field, and make sure we're doing the same things that we do when it's routine on the road. We're used to the on-the-road routine, but we got to make sure that we're able to handle ourselves at home too, and get good rest, and make sure we're ready to go for the next day, and be able to handle all the distractions that happen when you're at home. When you got family that are close, you got more people in the stands that and they're trying to get your attention, and you take your attention away from what's important on the field. And we'll do a good job with that, making our adjustments, and looking forward to Wednesday against Iowa State at home. The field's ready to go as of yesterday. Was out there, and I think things are ready to go. Hopefully the weather will help us out on Wednesday, and the rain will stay away, but we're going to get out there and practice tomorrow, and get everything set up out there, and hopefully get a few games at home outside here coming up. Preview the Valley for next weekend. Indiana State, I think they kind of showed everybody they're for real this last weekend, beating Illinois State at Illinois State. Put up a lot of runs against a really good pitcher that we know she's a good pitcher. We faced her last weekend, so 5 home runs against her is pretty impressive from a team who we thought was going to be singles, doubles type team, and they put up some big power numbers and scored a lot of runs on a really good team. So I think hopefully that will send a message to our club that not only do we have to be ready because they're gunning for us, but we got to be ready for a different team than we've seen in the last couple of years. So looking forward to going down there and getting back on track in the Valley. Any questions?
Who throws you for you on